Rusty Quill presents
Ain't Slayed Nobody is a produced actual play podcast intended for adults, and may contain material that some people find disturbing. Please see the episode notes for content warnings, and listen with care.
You go down into the darkness, the aurora of your finger light leading the way. It is very dark and close. It does not smell great in here.
Fuck.
You hear like a like movement on a dusty floor.
Like, turn real fast to see if I can catch a glimpse.
You see a sallow face looking at you from the darkness as she presses herself against the wall. There is a length of chain attached to her ankle, and it is attached to a ring embedded in the wall.
It's okay, we're friends. Come down, quickly. Call up. And I will say, Silas, if he ever goes into that room, he'll find a hand kind of set on its wrist with 2 fingers burning.
And 3 fingers missing.
Yeah, it's metal. We've left like the metal fingers.
Man.
Yeah.
Just real quick, the door, you know what? Fuck it, whatever.
Stop trying to play the game.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
Come on.
What about the door?
Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, so Mercy will go down we'll go down the ladder.
Yeah, I'm down the hatch as well.
Okay. A whole lot has happened here. I want Chandler Bingham to roll stealth.
Oh, I have a little bit. I have 40.
It's not an entrapment count.
Yeah. Oh, I have a regular success, 27.
All right. You've managed to do this relatively quietly.
Amazing.
And you're now looking at who you can assume to be Winnet Wilmot.
Yeah. Win it. It's okay. We're friends. We're here to help. And then I call up again. Come on, let's go. Mercy.
Winnet is looking at you with total suspicion and fear. There is dirt caked in the lines of her face. She looks to be about in her mid to late 60s. Her hair is white. She's just in a very rough shift. There's a bowl nearby. There's a chamber pot nearby. She's imprisoned.
Yeah.
Do all churches have prisons beneath them?
Do they?
I don't know. I've gone down the ladder.
Oh, we noticed. Yes. Sorry, that was out of character. I don't know why.
Winnet Wilmot looks at you, John Smith, and is like, oh, not content to put me to question if they sent you to tempt me as well.
Oh, no. That's not why we're here. Winnet, right?
Yeah.
We know that they've accused you of witchcraft, and we know that that's also preposterous. We're actually hoping we can learn anything from you that could exonerate you of such accusations.
Yes.
They just want my land, I think.
Probably.
The Freelings. And Hasselrig dances on their string. But I'll be dancing on their string afore too long. Will they send a proper judge to hear it out, or if they do it all in town, I'm as good as dead?
We will do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yes. We're in it to win it.
What was that? Was this an attempt at being droll, sir? My life hangs in the balance.
No. We're on your side. We won't let them hang you. I swear it.
Oh, maybe one day this land and this country will have an unimpeachable and uncorruptible justice system, but that day is not today.
I share that faith.
Suddenly Winnet is one of the peasants from Monty Python, scooping mud.
Yeah. No, we grant you mercy, and I'll gesture for Mercy to step forward.
Okay.
Wow, namesake joke after namesake joke.
That's all I have. That's my repertoire.
Bravo.
Finished?
They think that girl is gone because of me, that I sent some familiar. that I've got a body stashed somewhere, that I'll do it again. But how could I do it? I'm here. That I'm blighting their crop, killing the wood.
Oh, just one moment. I'll climb back up to get Silas. And while this is happening, once she mentions the blighted farm or wood, yeah.
I think in the meantime, Silas has been there in front of the altar, communing with the invisible forces and saying, "Oh Lord, you have brought me here for a reason. Tell me what that reason is. Reveal it to me so that I may be thy instrument."
You hear laughter behind you.
Oh, I shall turn around.
There's a shadowy figure behind you, Silas Blackwood.
Have you been sent by the Lord?
In the darkness, you just see a shadow. There's light, silvery moonlight that just runs in bands across the ground. Do you have something sweet for me?
Oh, I have better than sweet, I'll say, pulling the little jar out of my pocket.
Bitter, sir. Bitter. At night they come, without being fetched. By day they are lost, without being stolen. What are they? It's moving closer, and you can see dangling hair falling in lank ribbons from off the head as it moves towards you. And as a band of light catches its face, you see an uncanny smile that is just far too wide. And roll sanity, please.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Excited to walk into this.
That is a success.
So you just take a little bit of loss. 2.
Okay. What manner of spirit are you?
Passes out of the light and you can no longer see the face. And what manner of man are you that dreams awaking? It'll be all dreams soon. It'll be all dreams. 3 by 3 to make up 9. And soon I'll make each one of them mine. It holds up its hand, and a little flame appears on each digit, and it holds the hand next to its face, and it is just a rictus grin looking at you, eyes that seem to gaze in every direction at once, like, who's he who dreams awaking? Silas Blackwood. Wake up! All the candles go out, and it's no longer there.
Oh, would that be a good time for Chandler to come in?
Yeah. Chandler is now tapping your shoulder. You turn back, and it's gone.
Are you a spirit too, Mr. Bingham?
I'm going to hold the flaming finger up in between us and say, "No, but we need you. Follow me."
You only have one burning finger. He had 5.
He kind of looks past you to see what you're talking about. You don't say. Are you saying the candle maker in town here is doing the hands?
I am saying we are not alone in this church.
Yes, that's why I came to fetch you. We found Winnet in the cellar. She's worried about the blight, which is your interest too, so I thought you could help us down there.
Yes.
I have 2 more fingers in the next room for you.
Yes, the blight. Yes, and Silas shakes his head. Yes, the blight.
Yeah. Well, follow me. Make haste.
Silas lumbers after you, but he's looking back over his shoulder as he does so.
And I'll start to descend the ladder again, hoping that Silas is going to follow me back down there. I'll point to the Hand of Glory first.
Okay, so just moving around a lot.
That's what we're doing. We're just moving. Yep.
Silas isn't even trying to be stealthy. He, I don't think, can be stealthy.
I'm going to roll myself and see if
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Reverend Hesselrig hears something going bump in the night.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to tell you what I got.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, so you're going down into the room there? Into the basement?
Yes. I do think I'll cover my tracks slightly by taking the remaining candle down with me, now that Silas is coming. There's wax, of course, left behind.
How big is the space that we're in? It sounded like it was relatively compact. Is that right?
Yeah, it's relatively compact. I want to say it's like 8 by 10.
Ah, yes. And Silas will close the hatch, again, probably in a fairly lumbering manner.
Carefully.
Boom.
Please. Okay.
No.
With that, you do hear like something from upstairs.
Everyone, please keep your voices low.
You are learned people. 3 by 3. That's 9, isn't it?
Yes, very good, Silas.
Right. Yes, no matter.
It's also a square.
Captain Smith.
I know. Maths.
You're no square.
From the darkness, Willett, it's like, he's brilliant.
Thank you.
That's why he's our captain.
Have you lot come to question me? Release me?
More of the first than the latter.
Oh.
Well,
But, Mr. Blackwood, are you well?
I am now.
I think Mercy's going to turn back to Miss Wilmot. Win it. But she's respectful, so she'll say, Miss Wilmot, if we simply were to release you, do you have some place that you could go?
She just kind of looks around like, I'm unattached. Never was I lucky in love. Had no husband, did I? Kept to myself, I did. They were great ones for my weaving. Great ones for my herbs. But something goes amiss and they all start to accuse. I got no place to go. I got no family.
Mercy's like nodding along with this. Yeah, she gets it. Miss Wilmot, we can try to find a way to release you from this captivity, but we would need to do so in a way that would ensure both your safety and ours. This is not something that we can rush hastily into. I hope that you can understand that.
Well, you'd have to find proof that it's not me or some familiar of my calling that's doing these deeds. I tell you true, there's someone or more that's gonna go tonight and tomorrow night and the night after. That's how it happened last time.
Do you have any idea what's causing this? Obviously, it's not you.
There's tales, of course. And back then,
Dandy Jack.
What did you say?
I thought it was me, actually, but it turns out it's not.
A child will get a whipping if they so much as say that name.
oh, we're adults. It's okay.
I can handle a whipping.
While this conversation is going on, Silas has got his candle and is peeking round the corners of the room and just turns back and says, Miss Wilmot, do the shadows here speak to you?
She just kind of regards you. It's like, yes, sir. Yes, they do.
Okay.
And they speak to everyone. More so now. An 100 years has passed. It's happening again. And I'm the one to take the blame for it.
I think she might be guilty.
Okay.
To Mercy.
If this is going to be another Salem, well, that's something up with which I simply cannot put.
I have such great respect for how you leave no modifier dangling.
Certainly not.
I tell you, It's that Mary Freeling who wants my land. She's the one who whispered it to Hasselriggs, says it's me. You go and search and talk to Mary Freeling. I'm sure she's got a secret or two.
But do you think Mary Freeling is the one who's snatching this girl and ruining the crops?
I don't know. Sometimes I think I might be going mad. Or maybe it is the devil walking abroad in New York.
Does she have a sweet tooth, Mary Freeling?
Round here, everyone learns to make a sweet meat or two.
Sure. Since I felt like the well may be connected to the building, can I just kind of search the walls while they're having this discussion?
Yeah, why not?
You're going to give him a good whiff?
Yeah, I could smell the walls. I could.
Give me a spot hidden smell roll as you do.
Excellent. Yes. The only disadvantage to this smell skill I have is that it's disconcerting to everyone else when I'm using it. Yes, very loud inhales happening here.
Is he all right?
No.
That's a hard success.
I'd not want him to bring the pox of the bloody flux into my little chamber. I have enough problems without wasting from whatever disease is addling his wits. You walk around and it's a close little prison. It smells awful in here. Back in the left-hand corner, suddenly the aroma of that well hits you. Ooh. And you can see a little crack in the floor there that it seems to be coming up from.
Have you noticed anything strange, Winnet, coming from this corner? The floor's cracked.
Just roll with it. He's like a bloodhound.
He's on all fours right now. The same way he pulled the cart.
And you see that she's kind of pinioned to the opposite wall and can't even reach that part.
Oh.
But if you go knocking around there, sounds hollow.
Okay.
If you brush around, there might be another hatch.
Yeah. Captain Smith, there's something here. And I'm kind of like wiping the dust away, holding my almost completely melted candle up against the crack, looking for some kind of secret opening, perhaps.
I'll try to help.
There's another ring there on the floor as you push it around. Might I offer, Mercy Knox?
I had more questions, yeah.
Please. I also know that one of the things that you brought up was clairvoyance.
Oh.
Yeah, Mercy always seems to, like, one of the reasons she's so great with the crimes and the things is because she always seems to know when danger is coming.
Now might be a time to roll that.
Great.
How is it that Mercy Knox became aware of these very peculiar abilities, rivaled in our party only by Chandler Bingham's amazing powers of smell?
I don't think that she is fully aware of them. I think that this is just kind of like, she just thinks that she's good at being aware of her surroundings and easy at reading people.
Okay, since you don't even know for sure, like it's not something you've even given a name to. Like ever since you came down into Siloa, there's a mounting sense of unease. The imperceptible auras of things are not right. People are on edge. And every time in your peripheral vision, you get the sense that there's someone smiling at you and leering at you. There's someone mocking you just out of your field of vision.
I think that's probably part of the reason why she was like willing to do the candy with the thing and wanted to put the bread back. That's just like in the back of her mind, just something kind of like scratching around back there, and she can't quite put her finger on it.
Did you put the bread back, or do you still have it?
I put it back. And I think when I put it back, I was probably like, so sorry, many apologies, just kind of like to nothing. Could I use my psychology to do aura reading?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
I'm open to other suggestions as well.
Yeah, or power maybe.
Pow, yeah.
Yeah, pal's good.
Fucking, yeah, man, let's do friggin' pow.
Power.
Pow.
Roll your power. Roll power.
Fumble!
Wow. Same team, Cup. What are you doing?
Is Cup ever really on the same team as the rest of us?
Hey.
Yeah, that's a good point. Fair point. Frig. Should I push or spend luck? How can I push this?
Okay, how can you push this?
Okay, so she's about to ask this question. She has a question for Winnet, and she's just kind of like that sense of impending doom or whatever kind of lands on her again. And she remembers something that Mr. Bonnie said, and so like she kind of like pulls back in herself. She wants to explore this feeling, and so kind of she says, "All right, tell me your riddles."
Okay. Tell me your riddles is what you asked. That's how you're pushing?
If that's okay. If that's not okay. If this is a different thing, then...
You're trying to call on Willett, but you're trying to summon this presence, it seems, almost.
Yeah, or just like trying to summon whatever it is that's like pressing down on this area.
Love it. Okay, great. Tell me your riddles. Go for it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Please, please, please.
You'll get something either way, but there are consequences for failed pushes.
That's true. But luckily I did get a hard success that time.
Awesome.
Wow.
Tell me your riddles. Tell me your riddles. Ask me your riddles. And you hear that, your own voice echoing in your own head. Ask me your riddles. Ask me your riddles. And then you just hear, as your perception phases, and that leering mouth that has been giggling at you imperceptibly. What always runs but never walks, often murmurs, never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never eats.
She says out loud, "A river."
You're on a river and it's flowing backwards. It's flowing backwards. It's the Hudson River and it's flowing backwards. It's flowing backwards. You see seasons unravel. It's spring, winter, fall, summer, spring, winter, fall, summer. Years are going by. The sun whips overhead. You see the body of Willett turn into a child. You see her mother holding her. You see her mother turn into a child. You see her holding her. And you're seeing like the buildings like burn up and be erect. You see houses being taken down with mortise and tenon and nails being hammered backwards out of planks. You see the dead rise out of their graves. You see babies being unborn. You see people humbly standing out of prayer and saying the Lord's Prayer backwards as the river of time goes back. And you see then 9 people disappear. You see 9 people rise out of graves in the forest. You see a smiling face come out of a well. You see the blood of 9 joining together and making a key that unlocks a gate. It's coming again. It's happening again. Ask me your riddles, ask me your riddles. And you're drowning in the river of time. And Mary Knox seems to be thrashing around on the floor of this room, having some sort of bout of falling sickness.
I guess I should probably roll sanity, right?
Absolutely.
That went places.
It did go places. I did pass, but I'm sure I should probably just take some sanity loss anyway.
Yeah, absolutely you should. God, I'm sorry. I rolled what I thought would be a low dice, but you got 6 points of sanity gone.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Great.
Roll that beautiful bean footage of intelligence.
This is bad. I am kind of smart. Yeah, I did pass that with a regular success.
Alas, you know the truth that you have seen through. Your gift has pierced the veil. It has been in a way amplified by what is happening in this place. You're reaching out in ways your mind has never done before, and you're seeing something awful, and it is happening again. And 9 more people are going to be bled white, and you're taking those 6 points of sanity loss, and that means that, a bout of madness comes on you. Yeah, and you get 5 points in Cthulhu Mythos.
Hey, silver lining. Okay.
So what you doing?
Honestly, I think she's just kind of sitting there, knees into chest, kind of on the ground, kind of just now just like rocking back and forth, but not actually saying anything, just like completely collapsed in on herself.
It's almost like every time you look at somebody, you get the sense that they're smiling at you and it's off. Every expression of joy is a little off kilter. And then it doesn't stay for long, but you get the sense that everyone is laughing at you. It's all a big joke.
Okay.
And in a way, isn't it kind of funny too? Don't you find it a little funny?
Yeah.
When things recur, it's like a callback. It's happening again. It's happening again, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Yeah, I think that she's kind of just, she starts giggling to herself and just repeating over and over, 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is 9. 3 by 3 is 9. Captain Smith is so smart. 3 by 3, it's a square.
Chandler turns around with a big smile and his nostrils flaring and says, Mercy, we found a door.
Doesn't acknowledge you, not even a little.
Silas, we found a door.
Silas is busy looking at the shadows in the far corner.
Captain Smith, should we open this door?
Looks like it's just you and me. Let's open the door.
We're going to try to tug on the handle we found.
It begins to rise up, and you are able to lift it up and prop it up. Wilmot is looking around, really frightened between Mercy Knox giggling and this aperture now opening in the floor. What in the name of all this holy are you doing? Are you going to... What's this now?
This is your absolution.
Yes, we're going to clear your name. We're going to find reasonable doubt.
Well, have a care, you lot. If you don't, if more people disappear, then it's depressing for me. One day a document might be written forbidding cruel and unusual punishment in this country, but until that day...
Don't hold your breath. Yeah, so we'll descend? I'm not sure. What does this look like, Ross? I'll light new candles for us. New fingers.
Just give it a whiff. You'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
Smelling an angle. Yes.
Yeah, this is much older and much deeper. You're looking at a rickety ladder going down into darkness.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do it. I'll go down first.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
What have you found there, Mr. Bingham?
Yes, it's another trap door leading to something. Absolution, I think Captain Smith said.
Possibly. I don't know. I don't actually know what that means. Just sounded nice.
Going down to where the shadows live.
It's 3 a.m. I'm sure we'll see shadows. I could light a new candle for you.
The candle light only feeds the shadows.
Poetic.
What are they on about? After you, Mr. Bingham.
Would you light my candle? It's quivering, kind of.
You don't have to ask me twice. I'll pull out my little flint and steel lighter, and there you are.
There's that steady hand again. Thank you. And we'll descend.
Okay, it's so very dark. You see what looks like worked stone there at the entrance, and then just looks like what was chipped away. You don't really have a sense of how this was worked. It almost looks like a naturally formed cave or something that you're going down into.
We like those.
It's incredibly dank, and your nose once again is picking up that scent of fur and must and sugar. Down you go.
Splendid.
Yes. Make a spot hidden roll. This one would not apply to aromas.
I was going to ask, of course, is the smell. I guess I carry the same number anyway. All the senses are connected, aren't they?
Except hearing.
Oh, thank you, Scott. Yes.
I got a 1.
You got a 1?
Oh my God. He did. And I got a 12.
Wow.
That's extreme success for me as well. And a crit for Danny.
The critical gets it, of course. As you go down, down, you see like that the stone has little chips and cuts in it. And some of them look vaguely pictographic. You can't really even tell the age of these things. It might have been done by someone long, long ago, or it might have been done with the hand of a child yesterday. It has that very unpracticed sort of like someone doing it with their offhand. But because of that smashing critical, the others just go by. And John Smith, you realize you're looking at a mural of some kind, and it's a globe. It's the world itself. How could someone know the shape of the world, this age that this was done? But that's not the most disturbing thing. It's that the world is in the mouth of a goat. A large horned beast is devouring the world. And its mouth is open. Its cheek is rising in a leering, grotesque smile.
This is some of the most exquisite scrimshaw I've ever seen.
It's like scrimshaw.
What was that?
The size of it.
I think Chandler's like way further down the ladder as Captain Smith has paused to admire this.
What a work of art. Are you seeing this?
I think so. On an extreme, I'm seeing some of it. Yes, it looks intentional.
Yes, art usually is. Wow.
Are you making something out of it?
I wouldn't touch this. It's too beautiful. And there's a globe here, right?
Sure.
We're all part of something much bigger than I think any of us have realized.
Yeah, why don't you roll sanity?
Oh, yes. I basically already did in my mind. And failed it. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I succeeded.
Oh.
Boo.
Bummer.
Aw.
Boo earns. You can just take 1 point.
It's good art.
Just to be provocative, since he pointed out the globe to me and I had an extreme as well, can I roll sanity as I'm just now noticing the mouth of the goat?
Who am I to stop you from having a good time? Yes, please roll sanity.
Oh, I have failed spectacularly.
Oh, good. I like that. That's good. 3.
Okay. I think with that, I'm going to lose my grip on the ladder and almost slide down.
Yeah, that's great. And in fact, like this ladder is old, and you not only like maybe one of the rungs snaps under your leg, and you are now falling a not unconsiderable distance. So make a climb to catch yourself before you something terrible happens.
Fail.
Oh, no.
Fail it.
I'm sure I didn't put skills in whatever I'm going to roll here. Let's see.
100.
How about Dex? Is Dex a good roll for this?
Sure.
I have 45, so it seems like a fair roll. And I've failed with a 68.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'll take some damage, Ross. I'm not shy.
Okay, so you're trying to like press yourself against the walls of this thing and clamor with the ladder, which is now shaking for the rest of you as you clutch to hold on.
It's just us, right? So I think just me and Captain Smith came down. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Always trying to be alone with, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I could make my move in private.
Okay, great. Sorry, you take 6 damage.
Oh, no.
Rough.
Can I make a request?
Yes, please.
Can he fall on the bag of those friggin' candles, the hand candles?
Oh, yeah.
Can he just like...
All right. All right.
As you fall, John is mumbling right before the fall. Someone mentioned Master Freeling's goats. I wonder if there's a connection. Whoa!
So I have lost half of my hit points, Ross.
Oh.
I maybe do a con roll to see if I'm conscious.
Make it.
All right.
Okay, I retract my candle request.
Oh, I have a high con, so this might be fine. I have 85.
Oh, bummer.
Oh my God, I rolled 95.
I love it.
The dice knows.
So here's what happens. You go pinballing down the shaft and
Oh my God.
come down to the bottom. You feel something in your body give way and break, and then everything goes dark.
Yes.
And then the darkness is full of a presence because you're unconscious. You're asleep.
Oh no.
And you broke all your candles. You broke them all.
Oh, just like sad little fingers everywhere.
And there's one there. And another one. And another one and another one. And a little hand with candles is right in front of you. It's a little hand of glory. Just like the ones that you made out of wax.
Oh, I'm a candle maker too. Hello.
And as it casts its little glow, illuminating nothing but itself, do you approach it?
Oh yes, in my unconscious state, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a dream.
Yeah, I'll approach.
And as you do, you see that the candle is melting. It's withered. It is a real hand of glory. It is a real human hand. It's a child's hand.
Oh.
And it's still attached to the child's arm, which is still attached to the child's trunk. And she looks up at you with lidless, empty, dead eyes. You are too late, Mr. Bingham. And there's a laugh in the darkness.
You are listening to Ain't Slayed Nobody. For ad-free episodes, heaps of bonus content, and special programming, please join our Patreon posse at patreon.com/ain'tslayed, or subscribe to Ain't Slayed Nobody Plus at Apple Podcasts. See the show notes for full credits, and help us grow by posting friendly reviews and spreading the word to your friends and followers. Thank you, and good luck out there.